Hi, welcome. Welcome to our slow flow. Let's get started in child's pose today. Knees together or apart, whatever's more comfortable for you. Set your hips back towards your heels, forehead to the earth, and flip your palms to face up. Allow your fingers to curl slightly in this mudra, this hand gesture with the intention of offering and surrender. Allow yourself to settle onto your mat, coming into your breath and into your own yogic space. I invite you to work with the intention of offering and surrender today. This is a practice of release, of letting go. Even as we strengthen, we offer up, we recognize, appreciate that our yoga connects us to something larger than just our physical selves. See if you can breathe into the back of your body where there's space. We'll take 5 more breaths here. Maintaining this deep breath. Flip your palms to face down and slowly crawl your hands over to the right. Give the left side of your body a deep stretch. Maybe your left palm comes on top of your right palm. Hips press back to your heels and your forehead drops to the earth again. On your next inhale, lengthen your arms, lengthen your upper body as you crawl over to the other side. Press your right sits bone towards your right heel, maybe your right palm on top of your left. Deep stretch as you crawl over to the left, but stretch through the right. Slowly crawl your hands back, making your way onto your hands and knees, table pose. As you inhale, curl your toes, drop your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, release your feet round your back, curling. Maybe keeping your eyes closed. Your drishti, your gaze, your inner gaze turned inwards. Breathing in and breathing out. And you can keep going like this, or you can begin to liberate your table. Big full body circles, bringing movement and space, surrender and release into any tight places. And then swirl it around the other way. Good. As you come back to neutral, curl your toes. Walk your hands back, sitting onto your heels. If it's too intense to sit directly onto your heels, then you can come up higher or place a block beneath your knees. Take a couple of breaths here. Flip your palms to face up. Find this mudra, this offering and surrender. Palms together at your heart. Let's open to the sound of Om once together. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Fingertips to the ground. Press back into your heels. Separate your feet about shoulder distance apart. Bend your knees, squat low, lengthen out your heart. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, straighten out your legs, fold forehead to shin. Inhale, bend your knees, lengthen your heart. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Let's take, 3 or 5 more. Two more. From here, bring your feet a little closer together. Bend your knees, roll your way up nice and slow. Coming up vertebrae by vertebrae at the back of your mat. As you arrive, roll out your shoulders. A few times one way, a few times the other way. And then inhale, reach your arms high, lift up, look up. Palms down through your heart center. Inhale, arms high, reach up. Exhale, palms down through your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, arms reach high. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk forward, drop your knees, your chest, prostration. Stretch your arms long, forehead to the mat, and offer up. Offering, surrendering, allowing the practice to be more than just your own physical self. Palms beneath your shoulders. Baby cobra. Inhale, slow, soft roll. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, softly rise. Exhale it down. Inhale, roll up, baby cobras. Exhale down. Press into your palms, come back through child's pose to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe pedal out your legs. Any movements that feel good here. You can bend your knees, let your hips shift from side to side. You can straighten out your legs, cross one foot inside the other, giving the hamstring, the back of your leg, calf a good stretch. And then we meet back in a down dog. Crawl your hands back. Inhale, bend your knees, lengthen out your heart. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, bend your knees, roll your way all the way up to standing. We add on. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, crawl forward, prostration. Knees down, lower all the way to the mat. Maybe your palms touch in Namaskar Mudra. Hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Here's the change. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Use your hand to help carry it forward if it doesn't come on its own. Inhale, lunge, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten the front leg, keep the back heel lifted. Inhale, bend your front knee, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten the front leg, forehead to shin. Few more like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and stretch. Inhale, bend your knee, look forward. As you exhale, bring both hands to the inside of your leg, turn, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, lift halfway to lengthen, and fold, exhale. Take a few breaths here. If your hips are tight, take a bigger step. Inhale, lift halfway to lengthen. Turn, face the back of your mat. Exhale, frame your back leg. Inhale, low lunge, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten out the front leg, fold in. Inhale, bend your front knee, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten and fold. 3 more. Inhale, bend your knee, lift your heart. As you exhale, plant your palms, step back, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten it out. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten and stay here. Inhale, lift your heart. Keep your left fingertips to the mat. Keep your back heel lifted and lift your right arm up. Take a twist. Hold here and breathe. Take 1 more breath, really open up your heart. As you exhale, circle the right hand down. Turn, Prasarita, round 2. Inhale, lengthen your heart. Exhale, fold deeper. Maybe crawl your hands back behind you. Maybe bring your feet a little closer together. Leaning forward into the balls of your feet, toes relaxed. On your next inhale, fingertips down, lift your heart. As you exhale, turn, face the front of your mat. Scooch the back leg back. Inhale, low lunge, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, keep the back heel lifted, right fingertips to the floor, and float your left arm up. Keep working your left hip back, scissoring your thighs in towards each other. Take 1 more breath, open up your heart. As you exhale, circle the hand down, bend into your front knee. Inhale to lift your heart. As you exhale, step back, plank pose. Lower chaturanga or come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heart. Exhale, fold and straighten. Inhale, bend your knees, roll your way all the way up. Roll out your shoulders one way and the other way. Inhale, reach your arms high. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk forward, knees down, chest down, prostration. Hands beneath your shoulders. Either Bhujangasana or upward facing dog. Just the tops of your feet and hands to the floor. From here, curl your toes. Chaturanga. Press up high plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, hinge forward. Inhale to reach. Exhale, straighten your front leg, rise high, arms down by your side. Inhale, diagonal hinge. Exhale, straighten. Let's take a few more. This time, let's hold. Stay here like you're about to take off, but we don't. Hold and breathe. And then set the right knee down to the mat. Interlace your hands. Reach them up to the sky. Turn your palms to face up. Breathe. Release your hands, right hand to your waist. Left arm reaches in. Let's try to touch each other. And then come up and change sides. Hand to your waist, stretch the other way. And then both arms up. Hands touch your heart. Right palm to the ground. Fingertips to the ground. Lift your back knee up. Easy twist. Breathing in and breathing out. Of course, it may not feel so easy at the moment. Circle the left hand down, rise up, Virabhadrasana B. Open it up and sink deep. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, straighten the leg. Actually, don't. Keep that knee bent. Right hand to your waist, lift up, exalt your warrior. Take a nice stretch first, and then straighten out your leg. Reach as far as you can, Trikonasana. Lengthen out the underside of your rib cage, so your left ribs are reaching to the crown of your head, and then opening up to the ceiling. Breathing in, and breathing out. Your bottom hand can be on your shin or on a block, no problem. Look down. Inhale, come through warrior two into star pose. And then interlace your hands behind your back. Turn your toes in, your heels out. Give your shoulders a little rinse and then fold forward. Allow your arms to draw you back up, nice and slow, and then turn, face the back of your mat. Anjaneyasana, high crescent lunge. Shimmy your back leg back a little more if you need to. Inhale, hinge forward. As you exhale, straighten up. Leg straightens, arms circle down. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, lift and straighten, circle the arms. This time we hold. Gently release the back knee down. Interlace your hands and flip your palms to face up to the ceiling. Sink down with your left thigh as you lift up through your core, all the way up through your heart, through the crown of your head and the tops of your hands. Right hand to your waist, stretch over to the left, to the right. And then inhale both arms up and change sides. Stretch in. Inhale, come up. Hands touch your heart. Left fingertips to the mat as you straighten out your back leg and take your twist. Circle the top hand down and around as you rise up, Virabhadrasana B. Sink deep. Good. From here, hand to your waist, lift up, reach back, exalt your warrior, and then straighten out the arms and the legs, reach over Trikonasana. Lengthen out the underside of your rib cage, turning those bottom ribs up towards the ceiling. Look down. Come through warrior two. Into star pose, lift high. And this time, take your hands, either set them to your waist, hold opposite elbows, or bring your hands into reverse namaskar, prayer hands on your back. Take a big breath and lift your heart. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up, release your hands. Turn, low lunge, face the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, palms down, step back, lower chaturanga, or come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, bend your knees, lengthen your heart. Exhale, fold and straighten. Inhale, soften your knees, roll up. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a couple of breaths here. We offer up our practice. We allow it to be more than just our physical body. We surrender to something greater than just ourselves. On your next inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, palms through your heart center, fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, come all the way down, prostration, knees down, chest down, arms out in prayer. Palms beneath your shoulders. Either cobra or upward facing dog. Tops of your feet, hands on the mat, that's it. And then curl your toes. Lower chaturanga. Press up high plank to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Sink deep, breathe out. Hinge forward. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, fly to airplane. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. Hold 1 more breath. And do it again. Set the back foot down. Inhale, diagonal hinge forward. Exhale, fly up to airplane. Gently set the foot down. 1 more time. Take a big breath in, reach and lengthen. As you breathe out, fly. Slowly set your foot down. Inhale. Open up star pose. Exhale. Come into goddess pose. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Bend through your knees. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, rise high. Warrior 2 to the back of your mat as you exhale. Reach back, exalt your warrior. Stay here or wrap the left hand around your right thigh. You could either keep the left hand where it is or release it. Come into Trikonasana, maybe with a half bind. Stay here, breathe. And maybe let's fly. Bend into the right knee. You could heel toe the back foot in a little bit. Right fingertips come to the mat about a foot in front of you as you float the back leg up. Hold and breathe. Slowly return, bending the right knee. Straighten out the right leg, find your triangle pose again. Stay here or circle the top arm over your ear. Roll open your heart. Stay here or reach the bottom arm up like you're holding a beach ball. Inhale, rise high. As you exhale, turn, lunge, cartwheel your hands down, vinyasa. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Sink deep as you breathe out. Hinge forward, get strong. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, airplane pose. Hold 3 breaths. Gently set the foot back down. With control, lunge. Big breath in. Fly, breathe out. Set the back foot down, diagonal lunge, and last time. Slowly set it back. Open out, star pose, and warrior 2. Bring the right hand back behind you as you exalt your warrior. Whichever variation you did on the one side, do the same on the other. We come into our balancing half moon. Left fingertips to the floor. Right hand can stay hooked, or you can release it to the sky. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently return. Straighten out the left leg, Trikonasana. Top arm stays high, or it sweeps over your ear. Hold here, or release the bottom arm. Inhale to rise high. I'll just turn to face you. As you exhale, squat. Thumbs to the inside of your thighs. Wrap your other four fingers around the outside of your leg. Drop your right shoulder down. Twist, look up. Curl and coil through center and change. And shift. Side to side. I could do this all day. I could just keep going and going, but we won't. Inhale, rise. Exhale, face the front of your mat. Vinyasa. Let's meet in a child's pose. Flip your palms to face up. We come back to where we began. We offer up. We surrender and we let go. We let this practice be more than just our physical selves. Take 5 more breaths here. Slowly unroll yourself. As you come up, curl your toes. Sit onto your heels. Palms face up. 5 more breaths. Stretching out your feet, your thighs, opening up your heart. What can you offer up today? What can you let go of that you've been holding on to that really doesn't serve you? Judgment, criticism, self-sabotage. Let it all go. And as you're ready, we meet back in a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee to the mat behind your right wrist for pigeon pose. Slide your left leg back behind you. If this doesn't work for you, lie down onto your back. Take a lying pigeon. You could also sit onto a block. Make sure your right knee comes all the way to the edge of your mat. Roll open your heart. Take a full breath in. And then if you're coming with me, lengthen and fold forward. Coming all the way down. Slowly begin to uncurl yourself. If you're on a block, move it away. Lean to the right. Bring your left foot over top, cross it over top. You can always straighten out the bottom leg. Take a big breath in, reach your right arm high. As you exhale, twist. Hug your leg, your left hand comes close to your back. If you want a little bit more, press your elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Good, slowly bring it back. Take a yummy counter twist. As you come back, fold the left foot into the right inner thigh for Janushirasana A. Take a big breath in, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold forward. Try not to grab. This is a practice of offering, not of struggle or strain. So even just let your arms fall to the side and your fingertips curl to the sky. Your head drop heavy. Give your head a little shake, a little yes, yes, a little no, no, and then drop in a little deeper. We'll stay here another 5 breaths. And slowly begin to uncurl yourself. As you come up, set your feet to the outer edges of the mat and give them a little windshield wiper side to side. And then you can take one last vinyasa or just meet us in a downward facing dog. Once we're all here, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, set it, knee to the mat, pigeon pose, or you're taking thread the needle on the mat, or you're putting a block or a cushion underneath your left sits bone or hip. Take a big breath in, roll open your heart, and then lengthen and fold in. And again, this mudra, this intention of offering and surrender. Relax your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders, your hips, your fingertips, everything let go and drop in. Slowly from here, begin to walk your way back up. If you're sitting on something, move it away. Bring your right leg around, cross it over top. You can straighten out the bottom leg or fold it in. Whatever you did on the one side, do the same on the other. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. Either give yourself a hug or for a little more intensity, press your elbow into your thigh. The other hand comes close to your back. You can also bind the pose if that's in your practice. Slowly bring it back around. Take your little counter twist. Let it be yummy. Straighten out your left leg. Fold your right foot in for Janushirasana on this side. The left leg is active. It's inner spiraling and your toes are flexing. Take a big breath in. Everything else, relax. Fold heavy, drop in. You could be sitting onto a block or a pillow here if that's more comfortable, or just let everything drop deeper, heavier. Very slowly, start to uncurl yourself. As you come up, straighten out your legs. Give them a little shake and a wiggle. And roll your way nice and slow all the way down onto your mat. And now bend your knees, bringing your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Reach your arms to the wall behind you. Drop your knees to the right, slide your arms to the left. And then inhale, center and change. Knees fall to the left, your arms slide to the right. And shift a little side to side. And the next time your knees slide to the right, stay there. Maybe hold your right wrist. Maybe set your right ankle on top of your left knee for a little added weight. If that doesn't feel good, don't do it. And change. Maybe take hold of your left wrist. Maybe your left ankle comes to rest on top of your right knee. Again, if that doesn't feel good, don't do it. Coming back through center. Draw your knees up into your chest and interlace your hands around the back of your knees. Take a big breath in, straighten out your legs, and exhale, let them fall. Inhale, straighten them out. Exhale, let them fall. One more. Stay here. Maybe rock a little side to side. Maybe rock right onto your shoulder. You can let your head come with you. You don't have a bun getting in the way. Stay here or take a full happy baby. Any final movements that feel good for you. And as you're ready, we meet in Shavasana. We'll take about 10 breaths here. So really just let yourself drop in. It's the final part of our practice where we have the opportunity to absorb and integrate and really internalize all the efforts, all the intention, the benefits and the effects of our practice. So take a really big breath in, fill up full, collect all of that stuff, and then open mouth, exhale, let it all go. And in this state of conscious relaxation, remaining awake and alert and completely relaxed. We'll be here about 10 breaths. Try to stay with me and I'll guide you out when it's time to come out. If you have the time, then please stay here longer. If you're coming with me, keep your eyes closed. Begin to deepen your breath, to swallow. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Turning your head side to side and back to center. Reaching your arms up over your head, slide your legs together, point and flex your toes, take a big full body stretch. And then hug your knees in nice and close. Good squeeze. And taking your time, slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Your back straight, your eyes closed, and palms coming together at your heart. We pause here a moment to give thanks for all that we have, to send some love and healing to all those who need it. Let's close our practice with one Om together. Take a deep breath in. Om. Intending warm and loving thought, speech, and intention. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today.